Howdy, I'm gonna handhold this one. Alright, so I got a question. We're about to leave soon, but I wanted to get a video in. So let me read you the question. This is from Tumblr. Hey, Stacy, there's this girl I met on her app, and we've been talking since December, and so far, we have only hung out once. The time we hung out was great. We got along really well, and things weren't weird, but since then, our lives have been crazy. My father is sick, I'm busy with work/school, she's busy working really long hours at work, so we really get a chance to see each other due to bad timing. We really like each other. Should we give it up, or should we weather the storm? Thanks. Oh man, well, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that your father is sick. I know what that's like, and it's terrible. I'm sending all of my positivity and wishes and well wishes, healthy vibes his way. Second of all, I'm happy to hear that you have found somebody that you like. To this, I think that it's really up to you guys. If you can't make time for someone and you want to talk it out, I don't know if you, I mean, I'm sure you guys have talked it out, but is it something where you both want to do this? Is it something where you both want to be in this? Is it something where maybe one or the other just feel like it's just not time, it's not right, it's not the right moment, and maybe you guys should give up? I think the best answer is between you two. Are you both willing to work through whatever may come? Are you both willing to work with not being able to see each other for a couple of days or weeks or whatever it could be? Are you both okay with it? Are you guys both gonna put in the same amount of effort, if not more, but it has to be equal, nothing less, I should say? Are you both willing to go through all that? Do you both 100% or a higher percent believe that it's worth it, that you guys could make it? Life gets in the way, but it doesn't mean that just because life is happening right now and these things are happening, you should give up everything else or you should let something go. If you think it's something that could work out, then, you know, go for it. It's really hard to give advice on this only because, like, I can say, yeah, go for it, but you know, I don't know the full situation. I don't know how life really is headed for you right now. I don't know how things are going for you. Or I could be like, no, don't, and this might be like the it person. But I also think that if that person is the it person and they are not for you right at this moment, things don't work out right at this moment, then they'll eventually come back into your life one way or another. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It will be, you know what I mean? Gosh, my arm hurts. That's the way I see it. Like, if it's meant to be, it will turn out to be, it will happen, it will manifest one way or another. And are you both willing to find some time to dedicate to each other? If your life is busy, what can you do? I feel like I'm not really giving good advice, but to me, I would just say sit her down or both talk and say, hey, you know, like, is this something that you're looking forward to? Like, I know that maybe we can't say 100% that it's gonna work, or 100% that we are gonna be able to make things work, or that what we're saying now is actually gonna be true in a week or two, or we're gonna be able to find time or not, or things are gonna be even harder. But it's up to you guys at the end of the day. Like, do you guys wanna try it? And if things get a little rough and you don't have time, then maybe that's when you guys should call it quits. Or should you just call it quits now and not grow more feelings or something that could happen along the way? No matter what, just remember, if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. If you guys are meant to be, then eventually you two will see that. I don't know, I think most importantly, focus on yourself and what you want to accomplish, and family, and that's life too, you know what I mean? Like, life is gonna happen and we need to learn how to juggle and deal with everything that is thrown at us, and we need to figure out a way to deal with it. But if this other person is not willing to deal with it with you, is not willing to deal with any other problems or whatever it is, although right now it's kind of really early for that, it's just the first part of the relationship, or liking each other, getting to know each other, you also want to have somebody around who's going to be willing to go headstrong with you and to move forward with you and go through the problems in life, because that's what it's all about. Now you have somebody else with you who's also going to have to, you know, be there as your support system as well and stuff like that. And if that person can't be that person for you, then that's a clear answer for you right there. So yeah, I think that you should really think about whether you want to or not, and her as well, if she wants to or if she doesn't. Or maybe you guys can try a little bit later. If nobody else is in your life, then you guys can try it out again. That's the cool thing. Like, you know, there's enough time for all of that. So yeah, I wish I could have helped a lot more, but I just feel like that's my best advice that I can give to you, is ask yourselves, like, talk between both. If you feel like you both can have time or find time or make time somehow, some way, go for it. If you guys don't, then you know what to do. But essentially, I think it should be up to you two. You both know what's very important for you and your priorities, and if this is gonna mess up those priorities or get in the way of those priorities, then obviously the answer is yes, break it off, or like let it go. But if you think that you can handle it, if you think you can go for it, I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying either. It could happen. This could be something where it's just like life testing you to see how far you would go, or to see if you'd even take it, or if you're just gonna leave it. You know what I mean? It's all on how you perceive things. It's all on how you deal with things. That is my best advice to you, and I wish you all the best. I hope your father gets better. I really do. I really hope everything goes better for your family and for yourself as well. My best wishes for you and your family, and for you and her, and I hope that, you know, this helped at least a little bit. I know I didn't give the best advice or give you a sure answer, but in the end, I'm not the one living the life. You guys are. You guys are living the relationship. But yeah, so I thank you so much for asking me this question. And yeah, if you want to, please follow me on my social medias, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But remember, if there's one thing I want to call to mind, there are actually three. No matter the highs and lows, always be sure, always be certain to do good, be grateful, and stay humble. See ya.